Hey there, my gardening friends. How's your day going? Do you guys like Pieris? I hope you do. I love them so much. I have two in front of me here in containers. This is a dwarf variety called Purity. I bought them in the spring of 2019 and I still have the tag, by the way. I saved all the tags of all my plants because they come in really handy when I'm, looking for information. So this plant at maturity is gonna grow to about 3 to 4 feet tall and wide, and it is hardy down to -10 to -20 degrees Fahrenheit. This is a dwarf variety in that it's a lot smaller than the regular variety that can grow up to 10 to 12 feet tall. I have been putting them in these two containers and I have been kind of hiding them right behind that hydrangea bush right there because when I started out like 3-4 years ago, this area was completely bare. And I wanted to fill up the space with plants because I have a few dogs that are absolute rascals, and my neighbor also has dogs, but their dogs are absolute angels. So my dogs, like whenever they heard paw steps or whenever they sense that there are dogs behind the fence, they would run right up to the fence and start barking really loudly, which was so annoying. So I wanted to fill up the space with plants to kind of block them from doing that a little bit. But the problem was when I first brought my hydrangea home, it was super small, like probably like a foot tall, and hydrangea like it has like slow to moderate growth, so it took them a few years to get to this size. So this is hydrangea macrophylla, a variety called Sister Teresa. I got her 3 years ago and it took her 3 years to get to maybe like 3 to 4 feet. So I was looking for something to put in that area, but it was gonna have to be shade loving plants because of these two emerald green arborvitaes on this left and right side here. It blocks quite a bit of sun, so like whatever that I was gonna put there, it wasn't gonna get more than like 2-3 hours of sun maximum. So at first I thought hostas, right? Perfect, like big bushy, big leaves, and it worked really well for that first summer. But then winter came and hostas started to die down to the ground, and then the same problem occurred. My dogs would go right out there and start barking again. So when I first got these in 2019, I was a brand new gardener in that I didn't even understand soil type or how to take care of plants. So when the tag says that it actually likes acid soil, I had no idea what that meant. So what I ended up doing was I just stuck these two in containers with just regular potting mix, and they've been doing really well. So I would say that this plant is very forgiving and very resilient, and they mind their own business even when they're in less than ideal situation. So now that I'm a bit more experienced with gardening, what I'm gonna do this year is I'm going to change out the soil because it's been sitting here already for 2 years, so I'm pretty sure it's like completely depleted of nutrients. So I want to change out the soil, and then I'm gonna make sure that the soil stays acidic for them by adding this soil acidifier, and then also I'm gonna fertilize it with this fertilizer. So, and I didn't even know that when I first bought this, I didn't even know that Pieris is actually in the same family as like blueberries and azaleas and rhododendrons. I was so ignorant back then, you guys. So I've been just fertilizing it with just regular liquid fertilizer, like from like Miracle Grow. Oh, and so this plant right here, it flowers in early spring, so say like March to April time frame, and it has like this really beautiful, delicate bell-shaped flowers. And the name Purity, you could probably guess it. The flowers are white. The flowers last when in bloom for about 2 to 3 weeks, and that's it. And for the rest of the year, it'll look like this. It's still very attractive if you ask me. Like even the leaves are wonderful. In the fall, the leaves don't really have like fall display color. It might like bronze out like just by a tad bit, but not by much. Most of the times it'll be this color. And so that's what I'm gonna do today, and I hope that you'll stay and hang out with me.